Good afternoon, good evening, this is John Paul Wright. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. This is my 1,000 subscriber shout out video. I want to just give everybody a shout out who's been supporting this channel. And I'm going to start with Ivan Ortega actually, because he is a subscriber here. So let's take a look at that.
Entertainment Hacker. He's good too. Go ahead and check him out. I'm going to subscribe to you because I haven't done it. Oh, let's get him to 666 subscribers by the end of today. I'm an idiot. Alright, guys.
Alright, well, thankfully I got past 666, but I want to say the first shout out should have gone to Mad Talk TV, who Ivan was also given a shout out, but unfortunately the channel is no longer with us, so I can't actually give them a shout out. Alright, let's move on. Next shout out goes to John Talks. Why? Because he gave me a shout out way back when I was at 117, and he also gave Mad Talk TV a shout out, so you're seeing a pattern, I guess.
Now, I want to give a big shout out to John. His channel is Entertainment Hacker, so he covered the story on his channel. He also works on the channel Mad Talk TV, and so those are great channels. I'm going to put links for those in the description below. And the channel that he got this video from is called Snoke's Spinal Tap.
Yes, so that leaves me to my next shout out is Snoke's Spinal Tap. And Snoke has been subscribed to this channel on his own. He found the channel when I was like at 20 subscribers. So he's been here a really long time. So big shout out to Snoke. Let's take a quick look at his channel. Here he is, Snoke's Spinal Tap. He's at 150 right now. He actually had a little problem with his old channel. He started over. Can't get into details, but he's back at 150. He was up about at 300. You know, he's doing reviews, things like that. Looks like he's doing some movie clips just to build a little subscriber base. And yeah, definitely check out Snoke. He's been here for so long. Next shout out goes to a channel called Grievous Bricks. And Grievous has also been here since I was on like 70 or 80 subscribers. Really long time. He does like Lego stuff, stop animation, things like that. Last time I saw he was on like 80 subscribers. He's on 105 now. He hasn't posted in 4 months, so that's awesome. Check him out. Next, I'm gonna give a shout out to Galactic Pops. I'm trying to just go in order here as far as like who's been here the longest. And yeah, he's got a cool channel. Obviously he does Funko Pops, stuff like that. But he'll also do the occasional live stream and, you know, charity work. Really great channel. He's on 755, so check him out. He's great. Next up is Fanatics of Film. They've been here also. They subscribed to me. I think I was on about 100, something like that, somewhere around there. You know, then I saw their channel, so they're doing a lot of cool stuff. A lot of movie reviews, a lot of stuff about Star Wars, you know, the usual suspects. Next, I'm going to give a shout to Opinion. You could see here, Opinion is a long time subscriber here, and of course I think his channel's awesome. So this comment's 10 months old. Let's check him out. Opinion's got a great channel. I mean, just everything's top notch. His thumbnails, his commentary, his editing. It's a little too good actually. But alright, just kidding, nothing's too good. But he's at 522. Definitely check him out. Yeah. Next, let's give a shout out to T's Fandom Grove, also known as Toriel G, and she started a channel kind of recently. I don't know how recently, maybe a few months or something, and she's been here helping me out for a really long time, so gotta give her a big shout out. Check her out. She's at 164 right now. Try to pump her up a little bit. So yeah, next shout out goes to Crazy Crab. And I've been helping Crazy Crab about as much as he's been helping me, but he's also got a great channel. He does a lot of songs, stuff like that. I'm sure a lot of you guys here know him. He's got a couple of parody songs here I didn't quite get to, but I'm been meaning to get to. So he's at 863, pushing for 1,000. Hopefully I could help the crab out. But I've been trying, man. I've been trying. You can see all the songs on here. Hopefully getting them at least double, triple the views that they'll get if they were on his channel alone. Little more recent, but I'm gonna give a big shout out to Flipped Out, because Chris has been doing so much cool shit behind the scenes, and I don't think this guy gets enough credit. He's on 351 now. I strongly suggest checking out his channel like we're doing. He does a lot of cool comedy skits. Looks like he's got the glasses there, kind of like someone I know. No, he didn't copy me, I'm just kidding. So you can see Chris here. He does kind of voiceovers, cool skits. He's got this character Ronaldo, something if I'm saying it right. does like some kind of phone call parodies and stuff. There it is. Gotta give a huge shout out to Death by Saber. He's also been helping me behind the scenes quite a bit. I've run his video on here before, and I've been helping him too as much as I can, best I can. He's over 1,000, so definitely check him out. Gotta recommend him. Great guy. Oh, there he goes. He gives me a shout out on his 1,000 shout out video. Alright. Even Steven, bro. So at this point, I'm going in no particular order. I mean, it's just kind of impossible now, so I'm just kind of lost track. And by the way, if I forget anyone, apologies. I don't think I'll get to literally everybody. Darth Guyver, he's got a cool channel. Free TV and movies, so, well, good luck with that, dude. Article 13 might actually hurt the channel a little bit. But for now, if you want to check out some anime stuff, looks like he's got some clips of Last Jedi, his reaction to it, stuff like that. Yeah, definitely check him out. Gotta give a big shout out to Rhodes Rant Star Wars. Hope I did get justice on that.
Johnson. No. No. No.
So, Rhodes has got a really cool channel. He's doing the usual suspects too. Reactions, reviews, articles, you know, mainstream entertainment, stuff like that. Definitely check out Rhodes. Great guy, helps animals. I don't know all the details, but I think he's got some kind of like animal rescue home or some shit like that. But whatever it is, great job. He's at 41. Try to pump him up to the big 500. That would be nice. Next, I want to give a shout out to Daytona Falls. Interesting story. I actually met him in the chat log for Abu Nas's live, and we just kind of found each other, and yeah, he's been really supportive. He's been supporting me a little better than I've been supporting him. He's at 87 subs right now. Gotta try to click him up to 100. A little raw, little kind of uncensored kind of deal, if you want to say that, but cool channel. Check him out. Next, gotta give a big shout out to Rob from Everything Star Wars. He's on 559. He's always like, man, I'm not getting subscribers, but every time I look, he's going up little by little. I know they're not coming in waves and bunches, but every time I look, Rob's up a little bit, and he's got a couple of videos here too. He did my Star Wars Meme series. He's got a song. Yeah, he's got a song. It's kind of a joke, but yeah, nicest guy. I know he's kind of too nice, so I want everyone to give Rob a shout out, subscribe to Rob. There it is. I'm gonna give a shout out to Stephanie B. She's on 419 subscribers, and she claims she's not even trying. So imagine if she actually tried and put out content, and you know, I mean, it's content, but if it was like real reviews and thoughts on Star Wars and stuff like that, you know, damn, she'd have like 2K or something. Let's check this out real quick.
In-game new trailer. Looked really, really good until the end, but come on, Thor, help us out.
I agree, it looked really, really good till the end, and if you've seen the Endgame trailer, which you probably have, the first one, we see Captain Marvel at the end. This has 52 likes, 8 dislikes. I'm gonna pop in a like there. 53, I probably already liked this video, but YouTube likes to retract my likes for some reason. Anyway, subscribe to Stephanie B, especially because she might not want you to. Drop her a comment, and on to the next. Let's give a quick shout out to Emma Louise, also known as Emma Skywalker. She's been a great supporter here of a lot of our channels. Quick shout out to Maureen I, who also has been a good supporter of me, Everything Star Wars, John Matrix. Let's get to John Matrix right now, actually. Here's John Matrix. He's been very supportive here. He's probably caught a couple more of my videos than I have of his. I mean, not that we're going like exactly tit for tat here, but just saying, he's been a great supporter. He doesn't need my help. He's on over 1,200. Check him out. You won't be disappointed. Yeah, good stuff. Let me also give a shout out to Pop Culture PB. He's been helping me too, dropping me a ton of comments. Very thankful. You know, just doing a good job on his channel. I've been checking it out as I can. And he's got pretty short videos, so it's never like such a chore. You know, sometimes someone's like, watch my video, man. It's like 17 minutes. I'm like, only got like 8 minutes, bro. So that's cool. Short videos, easy to watch. Try to get him over 100. He's on 95 right now. Alright, Next shout out goes to Star Wars for Life. This is on Twitter. She doesn't have a YouTube channel yet. She might one day. I think she should. And she's just, I think, the most supportive person out of anybody in the entire community, which we call the Phantom Menace or something like that. And she's obviously a very big supporter of Geeks and Gamers, and they support a lot of the little channels too. She retweets like crazy. She watches videos. Can't give her a big enough shout out. I'm going to actually link her Twitter in the description, so you guys definitely check that out. She's got 1,300, almost 1,400 followers, so give her a follow if you're watching this. Next shout out I want to give to is Julie from Wished Upon a Vlog, and Julie actually knows Snoke. So she has also been subscribed to this channel, I don't know, since I was like well under 100. So she's just recently gotten like very popular. She's got a great channel. She's got a great accent actually. And, you know, I can't recommend her more. Let's check out her channel right now. Alright, so here's her actual channel. And like I said, I don't know, we just go back a long way. And she did some stuff for Mad Talk TV also. She did some voiceovers for one of their parody plays. At that time, she supports Snoke Spinal Tap. You can see right there. So she sings some songs. I'm going to sing a song too at some point. I'm going to try to beat her out. I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, but we'll see. I've been a musician for a very long time. I'll give it my best. Let's hear just a clip of her song.
Fall apart if we don't change. I often ask myself, where did it start? Will it end? This one's crying out, always sing me, always sing me.
Alright, it's pretty good. That's what I'm up against, but I'll give it a shot. Want to give another big shout out to Wookiee Lives Matter, also known as Chewbacca Cabra. He's at 50 right now. Definitely check him out. He's been very supportive. I've been catching his videos best I can. They're pretty straightforward, pretty honest, pretty different. I dig it. Gonna give a shout out to Felix AG. He does not have a channel, but he has been helping me out with comments, watching some videos for a very long time. Big thank you to Felix. Gonna give another very big shout out to Bobby Catalano. Again, I think she's caught like every single video for like the last 3 months. She's got a Facebook page. She makes like this cool stuff. I'm trying to get her to make like some Star Wars trinkets, maybe Game of Thrones or something. I linked it sometimes, but I just forget sometimes. But maybe this time I'll remember, but you will see her in the future at some point. Thank you, Bobby. Gotta give a shout out to this guy right here, Geekful. His name's Alex. He's also done a video or two here. I think it was just one. But anyway, again, he's got kind of the usual suspects. He does reactions, mainstream entertainment, Star Wars, Marvel, stuff like that. Great guy, and I think a very, very underrated channel. I mean, I see channels that have like thousands of subscribers, random channels, and he's as good as all of them. I mean, definitely check out Alex. I would give a big shout out to this guy, Nightshame. He's got almost 10,000 subscribers, but I know he's not going to watch the video up to this point. And if he does, I'll make a goddamn full video on you, bro. But anyway, thank you. Paulie J, gotta give a big thank you to him. He's obviously a huge supporter here. He has no channel, but he actually does the music you hear at the end of my videos. He's in a band, and I'll try to feature him more of his music when I can. But awesome guy. I've actually known him since I was in high school. So yeah, now I'm like a 40-year-old white dude, so that's a long time. So yes, thank you, Paulie. Gonna give a shout out to my buddy Johnny Be Crazy. I've been supporting him, but I think he's been supporting me a little better, which is usually the case. But I've got a bunch of kids around, full-time job. It's really hard for me. I'm rarely ever alone. I'm alone today. I have a day off to do this. He's at 675, and he's moving along. So check out Johnny. He does mostly Game of Thrones, not a Star Wars guy, but great channel. He's got a great community over there. And part of that community is this guy, John St. Baptiste. He's also doesn't have a Star Wars channel per se or entertainment like me. He does music, but everyone likes music, and he does all kinds of music, not just like a certain type of music. He's on 175. Check out John if you get a chance to. Gonna give a shout out to the Dog Show. He hasn't been around recently, but I guess I haven't been around his channel recently. I guess that's just how it goes. But in the past, we've supported each other for quite a while. He's also done some stuff at Mad Talk TV, and check him out. His name's John too. Good guy, good guy. Fandom D Saint, he's doing the best out of most of us. He's got over 3,000 subscribers. I think it was like 2.8 just a couple of weeks ago. So his channel's growing. He does reactions, all reactions. Definitely check him out. Obviously his reactions are good because that's what he does. So yeah, and I love his cool little banner here. Wish I had one that good, but mine's not so bad these days. I'm gonna give a little shout out to Abu Nas. He's done a live here. He sent me a video clip. He's given me a couple of shout outs too. Actually, he's given me a shout out on Geeks and Gamers, to be honest, and that's great. So I definitely owe Abu Nas a big one. Check out his channel if you don't know who he is. He's done some videos for Geeks and Gamers as well. And yeah, just great guy. We're on the same side with pretty much everything. He's claiming he's boycotting episode 9. I said I'm like 90-10. But yeah, it's looking like I'm probably not going to see it. But I can't give a 100% guarantee at this moment. But you know, we're pretty much like 95% on the same side with everything. So he's awesome. Gonna give a shout out to Rookie Critic, and you know, the reason is he's offered for me to be on his channel, I think really early on, just when we first got in contact. So that was really cool. He's had me in like 2 of his videos, giving me a little promotion. So he definitely deserves a shout out, and just great guy, does cool stuff. And as you can see, he features a lot of other channels on his channel. So, you know, he's really cool with giving promotions too. And while we're at that, I'm gonna give a shout out to Mary Mayhem. She's been really cool too. She's done a live here. I think I jumped into one of her lives or a live with her at some point. Something like that. She's real cool. She was a DJ, and you know, she just fits right in with everybody. Just doing a great job. She had her own 500 subscriber special. I think I missed that. Apologies. She's on 572. You know, check her out. She's awesome. Give a quick shout out to General Katarn. He will be on this channel. I keep putting it off. His Star Wars means I'm just really crazy now with doing things, and cool guy too. Give Drunk 3PO a quick shout out. He doesn't need one. He's doing great. He's all over. Everyone loves him. But he's a Floridian, so I'm gonna favor that. I usually favor people from Florida and New York because my family's from Florida and New York. So yeah, there you go. Absolutely cool guy. This guy here is on almost 700,000 subscribers, and his name's Paul. And you're probably like, why are you giving this guy a shout out? Well, I know Paul. He's actually a friend of mine. His content has nothing to do with mine, so I couldn't be like, hey man, give me a shout out, because he does like these language videos, very serious, very educational. But yeah, I've known him for a few years. We're not in like tight contact, but great guy, and I'm subscribed. And I'm also subscribed to Lord Callus. Lord Callus is also a great guy. He's been supporting me, I think, again, a little better than I support him, but I try to get around the best I can, and I'm giving him a shout out now. He's on 233, calls himself the Dream Walkers. He's had some other people on the channel. I thought it was just like the Dream Walker, because it's usually him on the channel. Anyway, I guess he could clear that up for us at some point. Gonna give a shout out to Proper Jeremy. He's obviously one of the Jeremys. He's like the big ultimate head honcho Jeremy. He's on 425. His channel's getting rolling. I think it's getting better every time I take a look at it. Definitely check him out. Also gonna give a shout out to Proper Anna. I think she's a fan of That Star Wars Girl, if I'm not mistaken. Just kidding, she is. I've meant to have her on this channel. Just one of those things, I'm just overwhelmed. I can only imagine how overwhelmed the bigger YouTubers are. Reimagining Star Wars, another channel who has been supporting me for quite a long time. They do a lot of story bits about Mandalorians, as you can see. They're on 219. You know, I owe them. They're awesome. Check them out. Shaney Entertainy. Shaney has also been a connection for a very, very long time. The guy Opinion, who I shouted out earlier, introduced Shaney to me. Really cool guy. He's from Canada. He does a lot of impersonations. Give a quick shout out to Stephanie Janazek, Smugglers Katina. I know her as Stephanie Janazek. Again, I've been in contact with her for a really long time because she was a regular over at Mad Talk TV. She's done a host video for me. She's done a Star Wars memes for me. She's been very cooperative. She's given me a shout out or two that's actually resulted in getting me more subs than some bigger channels. So she's great. She's great. And we're on the same side, of course, of Star Wars. Mr. Pete needs 700 subs. What are you going to do with those subs, Pete? What are you going to do with them, man? Just asking. Okay, anyway, this is Mr. Pete. Again, we go way back. Mr. Pete also was a regular at Mad Talk TV. I met him a long time ago. And he does these vlogs, but they're kind of like these fun clips of like interesting shit he finds just around his town. Stuff like that. Very cool guy. I've been on live with him, you know, quite a few times. I don't get around the lives too much, but you know, when I have, I've had the pleasure of doing a live with Mr. Pete. I almost forgot Ron Navy. How the hell could I forget? Ron's been a little incognito lately. He's been a little quiet lately, but he's just one of the best guys here. He's been supporting a lot of channels for a very long time. More so a little less recently. You know, like I said, he's a little incognito, but he's just one of the best guys. So I hope he starts coming back and doing more stuff soon. I've had him on my channel a couple of times. So, yeah, Ron Navy, he's at 113. Try to pump him up if we can. Hound 3000 needs some hugs. Formerly just Hound 3000. Also, really cool. Hound helps out so many of us. Jumps on a lot of lives. Checks out a lot of videos. Not just my channel, but supports everyone. So, Hound is very cool. Almighty Coon. Almost forgot, and I should have got you in earlier, man. But he's got a really cool channel. He does video game stuff like Diablo 2. You can see his banner here has got some games. He also does philosophy, stuff like that. And, you know, it's going to be a little tough for him because he doesn't do, like, trendy news stories, things like that. He can't really piggyback off of bigger videos and things like that. But he's got a really cool channel. He's been supporting me for a really long time. I mentioned John Talks gave me a shout-out, and that's about the time he came over this channel. Been about 9 months, so, yeah. He's been great. He's been great. So yeah, I'm going to end the video here because I could go on all day for another 2 hours, 3 hours, find everybody. If I missed you, big apology. There ain't nothing I could do about it. I'm sure I missed somebody. I'm sure I missed somebody like pretty important too. But that's the video for now. And if I did miss you, I'll get you back. I'm signing off. This video's, I haven't edited it yet. It's got to be like, I don't know, 15 minutes or something. I'm doing shout outs. Obviously, special thanks, things like that. Consider subscribing. If you're watching this video up to this point, you've never seen the channel, yeah, click that subscribe button. You'll probably like my regular videos a lot better than this. See you next time.